All right, I think it's time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, whatever you are. Here it's 2 p.m. Tunis time, and Doris, it's 9 a.m. I think where you are, and Nelly as well. Is it 9 a.m.? Is it 9 a.m. Doris where you are?
No, it is 10 a.m.
10 a.m. All right, with time difference. So welcome everybody to today's special webinar with the TESOL Call IS interest group, interest section. And today's webinar is entitled Rainforest Rescue Journey of Discovery. I'm intrigued by this title, Doris, but before diving into your webinar, I'd like to introduce you Dr. Doris in a nutshell. So whoever doesn't know, Dr. Doris Molero, she's also known as Pioneer Destiny. She's a teacher and an educational technology enthusiast with a passion for language learning and instructional design. She holds a bachelor's degree in modern languages and postgraduate degree in educational informatics from LUZ, I think L-U-Z, is it right? Did I pronounce it right, Doris?
Yes, Luz.
LUZ.
That's
And
Universidad del Zulia.
oh, nice. Is it Spanish? Is it
Sí, yo soy de Maracaibo y esa es la universidad de mi ciudad, Universidad del Zulia. Luz.
great?
That
You
is
know,
light.
oh, that's so nice. Even though I don't speak Spanish, but it seems to be very familiar. I know Italian, so I understood basically what you said, kind of. So,
Sí.
so in a nutshell, Doris is very keen on technology and distance learning, as I can see. The distancia tecnología. So that's the Spanish part. She said it, and additionally, Doris, she has been recognized with the VWBPE Thinker Award. So that's a nice award that you obtained in 2022. And you
Yeah,
serve.
this is an award from Virtual Worlds. Virtual World Best Practices in Education is the most important conference in virtual worlds, and it happens every year in Second Life. They thought that that I was good enough to get this award. I am so proud of it, and it was very meaningful to me.
You
And it
deserve it.
is.
It is,
Yeah.
you deserve it, and kudos because I've seen most of your work and well deserved, and I'm so impatient to know more about what you do in class and in general, in TESOL, in the TESOL field, Doris. Apart from this, Doris served as the Electronic Village Online Coordinator from 2022 to now. She's serving until 2025, as well as a member of the TESOL Call IS Computer Assisted Language Learning Interest section. Welcome, Doris, and the floor is yours. So without further ado, we're so impatient. I'm going to mute myself and let's dive into this adventure together. Thank you.
Well, welcome everyone. I am so happy to be here with you and have the chance to show you what we can do in virtual worlds and the all virtual world Second Life, because people think that virtual worlds and the metaverse is something new, and now this has been here for a long time. I think it's 2006 when this started. I've been in Second Life since 2009. And since then, I'm still there because I think this is the best place for online classes to feel immersed in a world where you can learn by experiencing things, So for today, we at the Rainforest Rescue Journey of Discovery. It's going to be a hunt. We're going to play games. We're going to explore the rainforest, and we're going to learn about it. So let me get started first with this presentation, and then we'll take you to Second Life, okay? So right now, this is my avatar. This is where we're going to go in Second Life. And we're calling all eco-guardians. So that's the question. Are you an eco-guardian? Is that something that you are looking forward to? For today, we're going to be talking about three things. The first thing that I'm going to show you is a rainforest AI art exhibition that we put together with my students. You can see here in the background some of it. And also we're going to go on the treasure hunt. We're going to find some animals and get information about them. And also we're going to talk to the bot, because now you can talk to AI in Second Life. And for language learning, this is just wonderful. So, oops. I don't know why it does this when I I try to pass the slide. Let me move it here. Okay. Yes, here we are. So let me tell you first a little bit about the exhibition that we created. So you can visit this site and know a little bit more about it. And this was, we were invited to participate in the Virtual World Best Practices in Education Conference. So we worked on a project with my students to create AI generated, and the topic was the rainforest. So it was a great opportunity to learn about the rainforest and at the same time create some beautiful pictures. And there you will see my students' work, and then we have in the exhibition what they learn from it. So if we read a little bit about this, we can see that this student says, well, through this experience, I gain a new perspective on the core of the deforestation problem in tropical forest and devise interesting proposals on how to resolve it, including the use of a carbon emission market. Additionally, I learned how to use AI-generated art to effectively communicate my idea through imagery. What we did here, this was the work of different levels. So we adapted this project for all of the levels, and so everyone could participate. We started with in a higher level, we started with a tech talk about a proposal on how to cut down carbon emissions, and then the message or the idea of what we learned there, they reflected in their images. They learned to prompt. This was when, before AI, before ChatGPT, we started with AI generated art. So prompting and using AI was becoming familiar to us when ChatGPT was came out. We already been there, done that a little bit. So these are some pictures of the exhibition for the conference. Now, this is, as you can see here, these characters, these are non-player characters that are there in the exhibition. And when you click on them, they will give you information about the rainforest or things like that. But it's better if we go visit. So before we start, I have a little task for you. Since we are eco guardians, you know, if you are into the eco guardian move, I want you to create an image for this part of the, and I'm going to give you a link where you can create an image like this. You know, this is my this is Pionia, and she's an eco guard. So let's try it out and see if you can do that too, okay? So first, let me give you the link to this. I don't know, I had to get out of the slides to activate this. Yes, so let me give you the link. I'm going to share the link in the chat. And as you can see, when we visit this link, you are going to get a template that is going to be easier for you to write your own prompt and create your own image of the eco guard. So this is something that you can do in Designer, Image Creator. This is by Copilot, you know, Microsoft. So this is a really good and easy way to use vocabulary, describe people, have fun, and have students participated in doing something nice. Okay, you can change this. As you can see, we have these boxes where you can just change and describe yourself and adapt the prompt. And let's see what you can generate. Okay, so I'm going to just click after you written your prompt, you just click and you generate an image. Well, 4 images, and then you pick the one that you like the most. And if you don't like them, you can try again. There we are. So I like this one or this one. This one's nice. Okay. So after you got your image, are you doing this? Are you following this? You just copy your image, and we're going to go to oh yeah. Oh yes, we had to go to slide here. Okay.
I want to
going to
say,
click
Doris,
again.
that they need to
Yes.
create an account.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I mean, I had
Mm.
to. I mean, not
Oh,
create, you have to sign in or sign up.
oh
Okay.
well, you
But
sign
if you
in,
don't have
and
a
then
Microsoft.
okay. Well, that in the case that I thought that this was so popular, you can share your image. Nelly, that's you are looking exactly like me. You're supposed to personalize yourself, okay? You are an eco warrior. Come on, Nelly, show me your eco guardian heart. And there, you can share the image here, or we can go to the link where you can read about this project. There you have a link to a paddle. Everybody knows how to use a paddle, right? Do you know how to use a paddle? Yes. You don't have to sign up. You just look in the corner. That is over here in the corner. And then you can add your image there. Okay. Now, let me move this from here. And this is no, not over here. Maybe upload. Upload. So save your image in your computer, and then you can
No, you can just
upload.
copy paste. You don't have to.
Oh, you copy and paste. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I was not sure. Copy and paste, and then you have it. Okay, Nelly, that's more likely.
I was just wondering if you were paying attention to the chat or not. So thanks.
Yes, I am looking at the chat also. Okay, so this is Nelly here. Ta-tan. Yes, the Eco Warrior. Okay, so this is just an exercise. So you have an idea of how to create images and look at the possibility of using projects like this with your students and using language. Okay, so now let's go back to, let's see how many of you can do this. Let's go back to the presentation. And okay, here, share again, we present again. Okay. So I hope you have done that. And once we are in Second Life, this is a little bit the map of the things that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to explain these things here because then in Second Life is a little bit difficult to enlarge the window and explain things. So first we're going to meet, as you can see, data, this NPC here, he's my companion. He's going to be with me. He has been posted as a guard in the rainforest. He is connected to ChatGPT, so we can have conversations with him. For students, this is just wonderful to practice, to have someone to talk to when they are in a virtual world. So the first thing that we'll do is, this is the first thing that we do. We arrive to the place, and then we'll sit on these nice cushions, mushroom seats, and have a discussion about the rainforest and how it works. This is building vocabulary, giving students words so they can then use to communicate their ideas. Okay, next we're going to meet Louis, and he's going to give us instructions on how to go on the quest. After that, we are going to click on Louis, and he will give us a folder. A folder is, you will see a menu, a blue menu on the corner, and you will have to accept that. And once you accept that, it will give you a folder that you will find in your inventory. How do you say that again, Nelly? One day I will learn.
Inventory.
Okay, inventory. And then in the inventory, you will find in the recent tab, when you open, where do you find the inventory? You will find it in the bottom bar, where you have a little suitcase there. And then you will click on that and you will open it, and then you will see your folder. It's called Scavenger Hunt Instructions 2024, right? That's the one that we open. And yeah, okay. So you get your folder and you look at the folder. When you click on Louis is going to give you the instructions. He's going to talk to you, but he's going to talk to you in the chat area. Okay, so this is great exercise for students. They will read and they are starting to communicate with bots. This is a test one, but this one is one that it will give you only the things that I told him to give you, okay? A note card with information. The difference between this bot and the second bot, data is connected to ChatGPT, so it's like you're using ChatGPT to practice and talk and ask all the questions that you want to ask and get answers. Okay, so as you can see, this is what we call the public chat. Everybody can see that, and this is important. This is something that we're going to be using all the time. Okay. Next, what do you have in the folder? In the folder for this hunt, you will find first instructions. You will then also have a note card with riddles. We have to read the riddles to guess what animal the riddle is about, and then go searching for the animal, hunting for the animal in the rainforest. And once you find the animal, then you touch the animal and the animal will tell you things about it. And you can take notes, okay? This can be done in groups. If you have in a group of students, then I will give them roles. You know, one of the students is the one that touches the animal, the other one writes some notes, okay? And they can talk about it. And this is how we get organized. And we can go ahead. So this is an example of the animal that you're going to find. And this is an example of the riddles that you're going to read, okay? So, for example, in the grass or in a tree, look around, where could I be? Slithering quietly, a tail that's long, find me where the green is strong. Okay, that's the riddle. And they're going to go around the jungle and try to find it. Once you find the animal, then you just click on it. It will give you information. This information is going to appear in the public chat. Okay, you already know what that is. Okay, so we do this hunt, we find all the animal, we had fun, we go to the canopy and we get lost and all that. The students at the same time have a chance to have a lot of opportunities to speak. On the second part of the activities that we have here, then comes the time where you're going to talk to some characters that are you will find in the rainforest. One of them is Jacob. Jacob is a farmer, and as you can see, one of the problems with the rainforest is that trees are cut down to make space for land to grow vegetables and fruits and to have animals and all that. So when we talk to Jacob, you will also find some information to help students get an idea of what to say, what kind of questions to ask, okay, once they are in this situation. Something that you have to remember about talking to bots that are connected to AI, like Jacob, is that we have to write the name of Jacob in the chat all the time, okay? Every time that you're going to have an exchange, you have to write Jacob, like in here in the example, it says here, Jacob, of course. I asked Jacob, excuse me, sir, can I ask you a few questions? You can tell your students, okay, when you're talking to Jacob, imagine that you are a student that is researching for how to save the rainforest and go interview a farmer. Okay, so they are going to role play the situation where they are interviewing. This is just one idea. Okay, they can decide how to do this. And he will answer and says, of course, Pionia, I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. What would you like to know about sustainable farming? Okay, so you can say something. What would you say after this exchange? How can you continue this conversation? I would like to see what you have to say in the chat. What would you say in this situation? Something that sounds natural and yeah. Oh, Josa was still. Oh, there you go. That's a beautiful picture too.
It took time to get uploaded. That's why you're receiving it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but I did include the ethnicity as a North African, so that's why she's tanned, kind of.
That's great. That's great. That's great. You know, everybody wants to feel that they belong. Okay, that's why it's important to say, well, if Latino, I'm Latino, so I'm going to add Latino, right? And then you will get the results. Okay, so Nelly says, I would like to know everything. Okay, that's great. I would say something. Oh, I am happy that you're a sustainable farmer. You know, it's good to know that you're a sustainable farmer because most of the time they are not. I would like, okay, Nail says, I would like what is sustainable farm. I would like to know what is sustainable farming. Great. Okay, so now you're having a test of what it is like. Okay, so once you have gotten all the of course, all these conversations you can record, register in the note card. Okay, the note card will have two parts, one for the hunt and one for the bots. And after you finish, then you come here and you drop your note card here in this box, and then you can get your gifts. You're gonna get some rewards for doing the hunt. And an extra thing that I added is also, and that's a good idea, like have your voice heard. Okay, I think we want the students to you know, after they had practiced, learn the vocabulary and all that, now it's turn for them to say something. Okay, so what I came up with is that the animals are protesting, and we get, as you can see here, we have some paint pictures with messages. They are funny messages. All of this with the help of AI. You know, they have been AI generated, as well as the slogans and all that. And then we created the, so your avatar can also get a poster and join the animals on their protests. Okay. Also, we have opportunity to just have your voice heard, okay? And this is a podium, so you get the chance to stand up in the podium and say what you have to say, okay? So this is the idea for the students to, you know, immerse in this and have fun and learn and really commit to saving the planet. We had written a manifesto, okay, that they can read also. And that will be like a sort of a commitment to this, okay? And of course, and at the end, we sit on this nice place where we can have these little things with poems, for example. I get some poems there so we can sit, read some poems. There are a plethora of activities that you can do. So right now, let us go to Second Life. So to go to Second Life, you just click on the link, and then you will see visit this location, and then You just click there. If you need to have a Firestorm. I use Firestorm. You have a Second Life viewer, but I prefer Firestorm. And you just open the browser. You open the way to get there. It is opening. Oh, I will have to share. In order for you to see this, I will have to, let me see. Oh, I'm already in Second Life. It should open, should try to open again. Let me see. An extra window. Well, it's not working.
Doris,
Okay.
maybe you can go back into share and then open the desktop because it's on your desktop.
Okay, it is okay. Let's go back to now. That's how you do it. Okay, you will need to download Firestorm, get in. You need an avatar. That you can get an avatar when you register to Second Life. It's a really easy way to do it. And then you copy the link of the place, you know, the map that I have already shared in the chat, and then we can all go to Second Life. And this is Second Life, and this is where we are, and this is right now here. Let me show you. This is my avatar, Pioneer Destiny, and that's Data, my body, and this is Nelly over here. Say hello, Nelly. Wave your hand or something, okay?
Hello, Nelly.
And Nahir is also in Second Life. If you have your mic, Nahir, you can say something. Yes. Go ahead.
Hi.
She say hi. Okay, so this is my little school in Second Life. This is where I bring my students to, and this is where we have adventures and do things and learn and have fun. So let me show you first the exhibition, okay? So I'm going to start walking and I'm going to go there. As you can see, when you are in, you can use mouse look, you know, and then you are immersed in the place. So right now we are in the exhibition where you can see the NPC players, this, and you can see the work of my students. Also, you can see the presentation that we gave at the Virtual World Best Conference. Also, you can click on this box and get some gifts. And let us start with these girls over here. They say, welcome. You can click on me and we'll tell you a story, okay? So we just click on the NPC, and when you click, you will see the information in the chat. When you are in a group, you have to designate someone to click, okay? So you need a designated clicker, okay? Because if you're in a group, everybody touches this, the NPC, you will have the same message repeated and repeated every time, okay? So remember, when visiting, only one person at a time can click on it. So let me read a little bit the intro when he says, okay, he says here, as you explore, keep an open mind and try to approach each piece of art with a sense of curiosity and wonder. Remember that these works were created by individuals who bring their own unique perspective and experiences to the table. By engaging with their art, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the world around. Oh, that was someone that clicked before. Welcome to the AI-generated art for language learning at WBPE 23. This is an exciting opportunity to explore the wonders of the rainforest through the lens of technology and art. I'm particularly excited to see how this combination of creative expression and language learning can help us understand and appreciate different cultures and perspectives, okay? So this is showing you a little bit a Wizard of Life. are wondering that there is someone also joining us today. Okay, but let me introduce data. Okay, so how can you interact with data? You just have to write his name. Okay, so I wrote a message and I say, data, we are in a presentation and people are looking at us right now. Say hello to the audience, introduce yourself. Okay, so as you can see, you can have just natural conversation and then data will answer. Hello, everyone. I'm your rainforest guide here in Second Life, and I am here to help you explore and learn about the wonders of the rainforest. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, so as you can see, this is just amazing for us in Second Life. This having the opportunity to use a bot that can have natural conversations, not only in English but also in Spanish or any language. It is just a wonderful experience. Okay, so now let's move on and let's go to the rainforest. Okay, you can come back later and check the place. As you can see, there are a lot of work. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's move on and let's go to the hunt. Okay. Now, let me take a little bit advantage of where we are, and I want to show you that this is EduNation. EduNation is this. This is a place where some other educators also come and have classes with their students. So as you can see, it's a beautiful place to just sit and have conversations or go explore. So over here, you can see also another island. And here you have another AI bot where you can talk to. This was made by, this one was put here by, as you can see, he's also in the Star Trek GAN. Elena Galani, that is another teacher that chairs EduNation, and Randall also. Kip Yellow Jacket, he's the one who invited me and allowed me to be here, because that's the thing with Second Life, you know, you had to pay for a place like this. And okay, so that's a little bit about EduNation. So you can come back, you know, so when you have an avatar, you have many things to do here and explore. So had fun. Okay, so how do we get to the place? We're going to introduce you to teleporting. You know, this is something that I wish I had in real life too. There are two ways to go to the place where we're going. You can click on Lewis here, and at the moment you click on Lewis, you will have this map, and then you just click on where it says teleport, okay? You can get there. Or you can use this teleport pad over here. You just click on there and see it, okay? So, Nelly, everybody, where is everybody? They're gone already? Okay, they are there. So I can go now. I'm going to click here to show you how to use a teleport. You just click and that's it. Nothing. You don't have to do anything. And then we're going to be immersed in the rainforest. So let's wait for it to rest a little. Let me activate the sound of nature. Okay. So I activated the sound, and this helps to feel immersed in the place. Sometimes, you know, look at data. It looks like it takes a little time because we were being up, so he's getting the effect of resting. Okay, so as I told you before, also data, he goes with me. Okay, he's a companion. You can have an NPC like this that is your companion and he goes with you, or you can have it standing in a place like here and the same, talk to him, just say his name and interact with it. So as I told you, to participate here, where is the rest of the people? I thought they were here. Oh,
We
now
are
here it is
lost.
here.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, do you want me to send you?
Yeah.
Are you here
me-
already?
no.
Or
Oh,
okay, let me
it
send
was
you.
processing. Wait a minute. It disappeared. Where's that?
Let me offer you. This is what happens when the students get lost.
Oh,
Okay,
I found it. I found it.
Okay, are
There
you
it is.
here? But anyway, so as you can see here, Nelly sent me a message. And so I just click on her name and I get the chat. And then you can see here, offer teleport or request teleport. These are survival kits when you are in Second Life. Oh, my mic is off. If I do this, do I sound double or not? So you can see that, yes, so that's why my mic is off, okay, in Second Life, so we don't have echo. But if you come here with your students, you will be able to talk to them. You don't need to be in Zoom to do this.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I hear you, dear.
Okay.
Okay, so, so Nelly and Nahir, let us show people how to get started here. So I want you to sit on the mushroom. Okay, I'm going to sit here.
Nelly's still awake.
Nelly, where are you? Let me give her. She
needs to accept the teleport.
Okay, let me give her. Let me offer her a teleport. Nelly, okay, there she is. Okay, so Nelly's here. So please have a seat. And why is this important? This is a good way when you have a group of students with you, a group of avatar here with you. This is a way to organize them and have them working in groups. Okay, so the first part is what, as I told you before, we sit here, we talk about, we read together, we work with the vocabulary. Okay, this session can be done this can be done before and then just come here to play, or while you're doing it. The idea is for them to practice and learn and use language. Okay, what happened to data? It's all wrap up. Anyway, so as you can see, we're sitting in these mushrooms, and this mushroom has different colors. That means that Nelly and Nair are going to work together. Okay, so the students don't know who they were going to work with, or you have been paired. Oh, Nair, now she changed to another color, so she's going to be alone by herself, and Nelly too. But that's the idea, okay? So I just wanted to show you how to work with the students in this world. Okay, so now that we have read a little bit, as you can see, what is the rainforest, what are the rainforests, why is the rainforest important, we're working with the vocabulary, and also how can we protect the rainforest. And here we have some ideas on how to do this. Okay, we have discussed this. Now it's time to go and talk to Luis. So let's find Luis. Luis is over here. Here, this is Luis. I don't know if it's not Luis, it's Chuck. Why are you Chuck? You're not Chuck, you're Luis. Okay, let me change this really fast, and I'm showing you how to do this. As you can see, you just click on there, you get a menu where it says custom, and then you write Luis. Okay, that's his name, Luis, not Luis, Luis. Okay, so that's it. And now, ta-da, Luis has a name, okay? And so in this part also, you're going to touch Luis, and it will give you the folder, and also will give you instructions in the public chat. And also, if you want a tag like this, if your avatar want a tag like Luis, or like the one I am wearing, I'm also wearing a tab like that with my name, Pioneer. Okay, hello, I'm Pioneer. This is fun, just for, the fun of doing something. You just click on this, and it will give you a menu, and it will give you a tab. Okay, you accept the tab, you look for the tab in your inventory. This is an old joke. Okay, You will find it in your recent window, okay? And in the first tab where it says objects, then you will right click on it and then you will add it. Okay, let me see. I cannot add it because I already have a lot of them added, okay? A lot of things added on my avatar. But this is something that you can do. Nair, did you try to do it? Oh, yeah, she got it. She's really fast. As you can see, now Nair has her tab. Okay, Nelly, have you tried?
Yes, I have.
Okay, have you got it? Once you have
Yes,
it in,
I do.
okay, once you have it in your inventory,
Inventory.
the inventory, once you have it in your inventory, then you can look for it in your recent tab and it will appear in objects, okay? And then you just right click and add it to your avatar and we will have it there. Okay. So as you can see, as we are playing at the same time, we are teaching the students how to move or do things in the virtual world, okay? This is a new tool. You learn to use all the features, okay? And if they don't know, we can get together, they help each other, so lots of communication here. Okay, so you already have your menu, you already have your folder with instructions in your inventory. We're going to look for, let me get it because I don't have it. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to click on Louis and I'm going to get my folder and I'm going to show first thing in the recent tab. And then I will open my instructions. This is what we call a note card. Okay, you read your note card. This is the same thing that Luis was explaining. So you talk to your students, or they work together, they read the instructions together, they make sure that they understand. And then we're going ready to start, okay? So next thing that we need to do is find the riddles. Okay, so in groups, again, you students need to get roles. One is going to be the designated clicker on things, and the other one is going to open the note card where you can see there is already a little, you know, you can see where they're going to write their information. So answer to the riddles and some facts about the animals you found in the hunt. Okay, so animal 1, 2, 3, write the name of the animal, describe the animal. Okay, so we are going to go now that we have everything that we need, that we have organized ourselves. Let's get looking for the first animal. What is the first animal? Did you read the riddle, Nahim? What is the first animal in the note card? Let me see my note card. It's a key. The note card places.
Snake?
The snake. Okay, so it says that you can find it where the green is strong. Okay.
I'm afraid of snakes.
You're afraid of snake. Well, no, this
Yeah,
one.
I don't wanna
That's the
go
good thing
there.
about Second Life. That's the good thing about virtual worlds. You can touch the snake and nothing will happen. Okay, so we had to find a place that is green, very green. Okay. So students go around, had fun, they walk. As you can see, Nahid is running. And if you follow me, I will take you. This is the thing, you touch things, you can, you know, when you touch things, you can see the name of those things. So that's another way to learn vocabulary, you know. For example, this plant, you touch it, and then you can read, this is a tropical leaf plant. Okay. Or if we touch this one here, let's see if we can touch it. Oh, this. We can touch this one, this little animal. And we can see the name. This is a pig. Okay. That's a way to, you know, learn vocabulary. And so nothing? You haven't found anything yet? Well, follow me. I'll give you, I will help you here. So this is the waterfall. So this is an adventure where you find a waterfall. And did you know over there is a lot of green? Can you see green on the other side? Well, this is exciting because you had to walk and cross, okay, without falling. So that's also an adventure. Finally, we found it, you know? This is something also that I did is like, when you see the animal and the animal is sparkling like this, is because there is a little magic, so the animal can talk to you, okay? So now you know this is the right animal, because you will find sometimes an animal that you were looking for, and there are other animals with it, you know, so not all of them will talk to you, only the ones that are magic. They're the ones that are going to talk to you, okay? So as you can see in the chat, we got the information. And we got the name of the animal is a python, and the habitat, he is master, the animal is a master of adaptation at home in various habitats like rainforests, grasslands, and swamps. So they can be found in different places. It can be found wherever it's warm. So, and he's likely to be there lurking. So as you can see, a lot of vocabulary, food. Well, the dining habits include a diverse menu of mammals, birds, and sometimes reptile. Of course, let me tell you that this hunt was designed for other teachers to come and see it, okay? But you can adapt this, the level of the language to your students. All you have to do is just change the note cards, okay? Have a set, you can have a set of different levels and set the treasure hunt, okay? And with AI, this is really easy and fast to do. Okay, once we have gotten all the information of the snake and we have written that information in the note card, we're ready. And then you're ready for the next riddle, okay? So I'm going to show you another one that is in, you can come back later and find them all. But I want you to take you to the canopy. Okay, we can talk about the rainforest, and you know that the rainforest had different levels, and each level of the rainforest, there is different kind of lives, you know, there are different kind of animals living in. And also not only animals, but plants, insects, and all that. So this is the way to the canopy. You know, I just wrote this post here because it's a big place and you can get lost if you don't have much experience. So we are going to go to the canopy, and you know, to go to the canopy, then we had to climb all these stairs here. Then you can find a swim and sit and meditate and listen, just practice mindfulness here. This is a great place to do that. I remember writing my dissertation for the doctorate, and I used to come to Second Life, and I used to go to a place that was in China, so there was a lot of waterfalls and all that. I will sit my avatar there, and I will listen to the sound of the water and the sound of nature, and that's how I wrote my dissertation. Okay, so as you can see here, we are in the canopy, and we are finding another animal that is here. So there. And again, this is a nice sitting place where you can bring your students. You can sit comfortably here with your Abby, right? And talk about what is the canopy layer. You get some information. Is the primary layer of the rainforest and is formed by the dense foliage of interconnected trees. Okay, well, anyway, so here we have another one of the animals that we have in our. So which one of these do you think is the one that is going to talk to you? If I click this one, nothing happened, or this one, or this one. So we had to look for the sparks. we had to look for the one that I have magic on, okay? That's the one that is going to tell you about it. When I first used this, all of them could talk, and all of the avatars will come and click on it, and it was a mess. So for this experience, now I just have one of them talking and so on. Okay, so this is a way to find the animals. To come down, you can continue exploring the canopy because there is, oops, now I'm flying, sorry. I don't know what I touch. Yes, you can fly. Let's fly now here. Okay, so in Second Life, you can fly. Isn't that wonderful? Let me show you, you know, and Data is flying with me. So I'm going to go down again. Okay. And we're going to talk to the bots. Now, we're going to talk to, so what how can we do this is that since we are in groups, you know, you can assign a character to each group if you have 3 groups. Okay. Or, okay, so this is Jacob. As you can see, Jacob is a farmer. This is a nice plot where you can also garden, you know, have the chance to garden too. We can talk about that. There are a lot of opportunities for speaking or having fun, just visiting the rainforest, having your classes in this exhibition. You have Jacob. There is also, this is Chuck. Yeah, as you can see, he is an illegal logger. So you had to talk to him and convince him of not doing this anymore. But he's trying to get, you know, sustainable practices. So, and the other one is Hunter. No, why is he Chalk? He's not Chalk. I don't know. Somebody was probably playing with this. This is Hunter. Why is this important? Why are the names important? Because this is how you're going to have conversations with the bot. So if you don't know what potion is, here you got some information about it. Like potion in the rainforest is a significant threat to biodiversity and ecosystem health. It involves the illegal hunting, trapping, or capturing of wildlife for various purposes. And yes, Nahid is talking to Hunter. Okay, so she said, Hunter, what do you do? And Hunter says, I hunt animals in the rainforest to provide for my family. It's the only way I know how to survive. How can I sustain my family without trapping animals? Okay, as you can see, this is a nice way of having a conversation with Hunter, and we'll talk about the rainforest and how to protect it. Okay. Okay, so and he says, Hunter, can you do it without damaging the environment? And he says, I need to trap animals to survive, but I am willing to listen to ways to sustain my family and protect the forest. Do you have any ideas on how to do this? As you can see, the bot is prompting the student to read and give ideas. Okay, so this is a really nice way to have natural conversations, use critical thinking, read, practice a lot, learn a lot. Okay, so Hunter, you can have your own animals in your farm. I need to trap animals in the rainforest to provide for my family, but I am willing. Oh, he's stuck in there. What do you suggest? Okay, so yeah, maybe we had to rephrase how to ask the question there. That's the idea, you know. When you are a student and you are facing someone, you have to find a way to make yourself understood. Okay, so in this way they have to negotiate. So it is okay that it doesn't work okay all the time, because maybe he doesn't understand, and that's a way to say no. Try it again. Let's do it again, okay? And okay, I appreciate your suggestion, but I need to trap animals in the rainforest to survive. Okay, I gotta do that. What I got to do to survive out there and wild. Got any suggestion? Oh, this is stuck. So this means that we need to work on the prompt. Let me show you how to do this. You know, when I click on Hunter, I get this window, and in here we have some tabs. One of them is content, and then you can see what is inside this NPC and how it works. So we have an APK, that's the one that it connects, that's a number that it connects to the AI with OpenAI. This one I pay for, okay? I pay $10 for having the chance to use this. But that's enough because it gives you a lot of tokens that you can use. Okay, so as you can see, maximum token, 300 tokens. You have another file here that is called script. The script, this is the one that makes the magic that connects the Second Life and OpenAI. And the prompt, that's the one that we write to tell the bot what to do. Okay, he's a role player. You're a poacher named Hunter. You are a chat companion in Second Life, reply in the style of a poacher. Other people will try to convince you not to trap animals in the forest. Give reason why you need to do this to live and accept that there are ways to. Okay, I had to. Okay, you do not use your name. Okay, listen. Ask for ideas. Listen to the ideas. I'm going to add this. Listen to the ideas on and answer to them. Okay, so I just modify I save my no card. As you can see, it's a no card. Everything here works with no card. And immediately the bot is refreshed. If it doesn't work much, you just reset scripts. It will like clean the process and make sure that everything works. Okay, now let's try one more time with Hunter and see if it got better. So Hunter, you could, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, I come here and we say start strengthen law enforcement, increase public awareness and campaign, alternative livelihood. This is a good one, okay? You can provide, okay, Hunter, is there any other way? For example, is there any other way you can make a living and stop killing the animals in the rainforest? For example, you could how can he stop doing this? Do you have any idea? Or if you continue doing this, if you continue doing this, you could go to jail. You could go to jail. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yes, I wrote Hunter. It's okay. He says, I understand your concern, but trapping animals in the forest is how I make a living. I need to find a balance between survival and conservation. Do you have any ideas on how I can sustain my family without harming the forest? Yes, I told you. Oh, yes. Hunter, you could raise some species. Okay, so we need to work a little bit more on the prompt. So this is what AI is about, okay? And again, it's not perfect, but it's a good thing for you to think. I see AI as a way as a tool that will help me take what I have in my brain and put it out there. Okay, AI is not just giving you information. You have to prompt it and you have to argue with the AI and say, no, you're wrong. Okay, all of this is good practice for language learning. Okay, so Nahid, what do you think about this?
I see there is a very, very useful tool to for students to practice their speaking, their thinking in English, and then write or speak. Well, write with it.
Yeah,
With
you're
the
writing, you're listening,
chat.
you are talking, you are doing all of the skill. Finally, let's get to the, oh, okay, so we already wrote our notes, found all the animals, so it's time to drop the note card in the box and get your gift. So Nahir, could you get your kids your gift? This is easy. You just click on the basket here, and then you get another menu. You will go to your inventory and get your folder. And then I want you to wear your Morphofly animated. No. A ver. Bright green wings, blue wings. I'm going to wear the blue wings. So this is a way to show that we did it, okay? So one of the presents is that you become into a butterfly. And now you are a butterfly. Okay, so can you wear your wings too, Nair? So we show, yeah, these ones are very colorful too. There are also these little another one is this the morpho butterfly. You can also add it. Okay, I did it. Where is it? Aha, I have a morpho butterfly in my hand. I'm going to activate it. And no, I have it in my shorts. You know, with these things, what you do is that you edit then. Oh, don't move. Oh. You edit it and then you like put it in the place where you want. Okay. You just move it to the place where you want it to be. Like, okay, she's going to be flying over here. This is how you move things in Second Life, okay? You got this thing. I like Second Life because you can do things that you won't be able to do in other, like that. Okay, so where is it? Oh, no, it came back to the same place. Well, she wants to be there. Okay, so we got our prizes. The other activity I told you about was this one, where we have this nice protest. For example, these are the ants. And they say, don't bug out, save our route, you know, and save the rainforest, save our colors. That the macaw says that. Here, the jaguar says, protect our spots, don't cut down our stops. You know, they are funny games with words. Flutter for the future, protect you blue beauties, you know. So we got the butterflies holding this for and the snake, and the anteater, and the toucan. And then you can join the protest. So you can click here, Nair, join us, get your poster. And again, we get our folder. And then we select and we add. Okay, and then here we are. We get our poster. We can join the protest here. You can have your students talking about the making their own posters also. They can create an image in ideogram. I like ideogram. I made this with ideogram because it's wonderful for writing, you know. It's you don't get this effect in other programs. So get your poster. Nair, yeah, she got joined the Grim team, Earth champions. Okay, so Nair, can you pose for a photo? I need to take a photo of this. Come next to me and we can have a photo with the guys, or like this. Oh, we have two. You're holding two posters. Sustainable living. Oh, you're holding all of them. Anyway, you can take pictures like this. Again, you go to the bottom bar, you will find a camera, and then you can have a picture that will be saved to your computer, or you can share it in other places too. Finally, let's give our speech here. As you can see, our avatar is animated like he was talking, and get the chance to, let me find the manifesto. I'm going to read a little bit of the manifesto. Okay. So this is the invite. What is the manifesto here? Okay, so I'm going to open my mic so you can see Pio giving this. Okay, so the rainforest is the heart of our planet, a source of life and a symbol of the rich biodiversity that sustains our world. It is a vital resource, providing oxygen, regulating the climate, serving as a sanctuary for countless species of plants and animals. As stewards of the earth, it is our solemn duty to protect and preserve this invaluable ecosystem. So what can you do? Embrace sustainable practices. Okay, everybody's going to swear and say, we commit to adopting sustainable agriculture and industrial practices that minimize harm to the rainforest by promoting agroforestry. Okay, so now it's your turn to talk about this, so you can use your mic and give an opinion about all of the activities. These are just a few things that you can do in virtual worlds, and I hope that this I don't know, inspire you to try it out. If you need any help, please let me know. So with this, we finish. Oh, we can also go to the, let's see it. Okay, to come down of here, we get, let me close this, and I'm going to stem, and let's go to the, and sit, and relaxed. After walking so much, we are just tired, and maybe we need a refreshment. Okay, I can get some refreshments. Well, what can you do here is, after you have done all of these with the students, you can just sit, or in the next class you come back and now it is time to share and talk and reflect. Okay, so when we touch this hint here, pause, touch, and reflect, we get a question, random questions. So students can get random questions and answer questions. Can you suggest any specific actions individuals can take to help protect the rainforest in their daily lives, for example? Okay, that's one of the things. And now here, coconut drink. Oh, now here is giving me a coconut drink. I'm going to accept it because you can pass things to your friends in Second Life. I'm going to find the coconut drink, and I'm going to add it to my avatar, and then I will have a delicious coconut drink. But since I am sitting, the animation doesn't work well. we need to find another. Let me stamp. Maybe you can see the. Nah, let me stop the animation so you can see the drink. There. Now. That's the. This one doesn't have an animation. Nahi. Okay, she's have given me another one. Let's see if this one works better. Okay, so as you can see, this is fun. We do this just to immerse yourself, and you can talk about the orange juice and why you like it, things like that, okay? Oh, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, a nice tropical drink. So you are, let me see if I see it. It will stay like that. Okay, this works perfectly. As you can see now, I am drinking my, having my drink. Okay, so one more thing I can do. Oh, here we have a poem, and it's called Your Mission. Okay, then you can read poetry and talk about it. Like, if you cannot on the ocean sail among the swiftest flee, rocking on the highest willows, laughing at the storms you meet, you can stand among the sailors, anchor yet within the bay. You can lend a hand to help them as they launch their boats away. So, this is a nice poem, and this is a nice final message. You know, if you cannot come to Second Life, you can, you know, my students, most of the students cannot come to Second Life if they don't have an avatar, they don't have the computer, they don't have what it takes to come here. So what I do is that I share this experience in Zoom, and we do all of the activities in Zoom. My student is in Zoom, and I use the posters that we have here, and we talk about the rainforest, and we work with the note cards, and we work with the riddles, and we read the poems, and we talk. So no necessarily, you don't have to be here to use this, you know. But Nelly, can you tell? Where is Nelly? Is she here? I don't see Nelly.
I'm in Zoom now. Sorry.
Okay. Nelly,
Yeah.
can you tell then about Virtual World MOOC?
Yeah, I did. I added that in the, thank you, Doris, for reminding me. First of all, thank you for an amazing talk. But yeah, I added in the chat, registration's open. I just opened registration, so you can register now and you'll get reminders, and you'll also get help in getting an account in Second Life and an avatar. And it's not that complicated if you have internet connection. That's all you need, really. Right, Doris? What else do people need to get an account?
To get account, just get an account and then download
a browser.
Download this. I always recommend Firestorm. Why? Because in Firestorm you have more tools. Second Life, the one that Second Life offers is too dark. For me, it's important to have light to see where I am going, you know?
Me too.
So the good thing about Firestorm is, like, for example, here, let me show you what you can do. I can change the atmosphere, but you can have all of these possibilities here. For example, let's get the Barcelona one, okay? The Barcelona, is, you can see, is very dark. And look at me, like here, okay, this is more likely, it is night. If you are working with something happening at night, then you use the atmosphere that you need. This one, nostalgia, it gives you a different light. So but again, I like a lot of light, so I always use breed apple blossom, but you can choose anything. There are many places you can visit in Second Life. This is just a little one that we created. This is something, I didn't create the whole forest. This is something Kip Yellow Jacket bought for me. He was so nice because Kip is another educator here in Edu Nation. He helped me find this there is something called marketplace where you can buy objects and things to use in Second Life. There are many of those things that are free. Some others you had to pay, right?
I want to
But
mention, Doris, if I'm sorry for I want to mention that they can come here. Everyone can come here at any time.
Anytime.
And they can, and explore. And I think that's the best way to really get the feeling of immersion. And if you've never experienced immersion, you will experience it here as an avatar.
Yes. Being with friends, dancing with friends is something like Nelly and I here. We haven't met in real life, but we are friends forever because we've been here. We had played. When I first came to Second Life, I landed in a sim. That's how you call these places. They were role-playing, medieval fantasy role-playing. And I was just enchanted and hooked because everybody was behaving like in a medieval time, and everybody was lady or lord. and you can talk to dragons, and for language learning, that was like, wow, my students could have these role plays, and there was an international community. So it was really interesting because you have a lot of support. And since you had to write on the chat, you had time to think of what to say and to look what you wrote and to analyze that was okay or not. But at the same time, it was flexible because it's a fantasy world, you don't have to be that serious. So I learned a lot from it. As a matter of fact, that's where I learned all the skills that you need to be here, like walking and sitting. Sitting is really easy. Oops, I caught a butterfly somewhere. Let me get out of the camera. Yeah, I have these hummingbirds all around. All of these elements I found in marketplace. So I invest some money doing this. But for me, it's a pleasure. For me, it's a pleasure because it's taking your creativity and making it true. Even though it is make-believe, but it's something that you dream, that you think of, and then you make a reality. So, any questions?